This is episode 2 of The Art of Agency, a launch pad for realtors. I'm Jonathan Green.
And I'm Mallory Pastor.
I mean, we're getting pretty good at this already.
So good.
Yeah. This is what to expect from this podcast. I think what we just decided is we're just going to go over a bunch of things that we think in general agents could use a little bit of help on, and then we'll say why and where we came up with that. Sound good to you?
Yeah.
I think I want to start with the one that I was just yelling about.
Perfect. That's what I was going to say. I'm going to let you take the lead on this.
Yeah. If you're a real estate agent, have you ever been looking at a listing description and then seen somebody talking in all caps? Yeah. Why would anyone do that? I mean,
or even in the agent notes too. Do you ever see that? I'm like, whoa, this is going to be a fun property to show.
Yeah. Please take off your shoes. Sorry if that's too loud in your ears while you're on a treadmill at the gym, but like these are little subtleties, and I think the way that we want to structure our episodes is really that. We really want to have like a micro topic so someone can really, really focus in, so that later when we have 100 episodes done, you can just look for, why do people write in all caps? I mean, I don't think that's going to be... we could probably get a 30 minutes on that.
Oh, I think we definitely could.
Even if, for us, if we're working with co-agents on the other side, I want that to be easier. I think there's nothing better as a listing agent than getting offers from co-agents who you want to work with.
You know what?
Who are professional.
That's so huge. We were just, the event we did the other day, we did a women's event for Galentine's Day, but that was one of the main topics of like how important co-oping is and why it is so important to like network with other agents, whether it's via Instagram or emails or in person, and just like forming those relationships so that when you're submitting offers on their properties, they're excited, because they know it's going to close. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what you can expect from this podcast. It's like tips that you're probably not going to get from your brokerage, and you're not going to get from a lot of teams, because everybody's focused on like production and how much money you're making. But you're not going to make the most money and be the most productive and reach your goals if you're not doing real estate the right way. I win offers all the time when I'm not the highest priced offer, because agents know that I'm a closer and that I'm obsessed with closing on time and that I'm not a problem to deal with. I mean, I guess that last part's arguable.
I was going to say,
it depends what happens. But, most transactions, all my transactions close on time because I make sure that they do. And I think that's important. What are some other things that you think are really important that, just like when we're looking over like the landscape, I know we talk about social media a lot, and I know we're going to do a lot of episodes on social media specifically, but give us a couple things that you think are just examples so people can know like what to expect, because we're coming in hot with everything, and it's definitely no holds barred. We're not afraid to offend anybody because we just want to help.
Yeah, I mean, social media is huge, like consistency with that. And, again, just posting, just making yourself known as the agent, like personal branding is another one that kind of goes hand in hand with that. But I think all of that encompasses, right? Like we're talking about like the way you write offers, the way you interact with other agents, social media, like all of that encompasses your brand.
And I think that, like we said in the last episode, we're bringing on guests that real estate agents all across the country who are crushing it, but we're not bringing them on to talk about their statistics and how many deals they've done, because that's ancillary and that's not going to help you learn anything. We're bringing on experts who are great at least one thing, and we're just going to go right down the rabbit hole. And I think that's the best way to coach and to mastermind, is to get really, really granular on what works, especially with social media. And I think you said something that's really important. There's a lot of realtors who don't even think about personal branding, but like you're an independent contractor. You have to build a brand in order to attract people. And if you don't have lead sources and you don't know anybody in an area, why wouldn't social media be a viable, avenue to get leads? There's thousands of agents across the country who will tell you how many deals they get from social media. And I will tell you, like probably in the comments on their Instagram, there's a lot of haters in there. You know what? They don't give a shit. They're going to do the deals, and they're creating a brand of trust, like, and know before they even meet. That's why it makes it easier for people to come right in and do it. did we just give away like the first 20 shows already?
I don't know. I think we did. Maybe we should cut it off. But I think we're kind of giving a great overview. And to your point, we're going to have on some great guests. And I love that we're not just talking about like, this is so-and-so. He did this many deals last year. You can do it too. You might not be able to, and that's okay. Yeah. But it's about like, can you employ the tactics, he or she used to get yourself to do the best that you can, right? Yeah. I think so often we compare like, this guy did 400 million in sales. Like, I live in Central Jersey. I'm never going to do 400 million in sales. That is what it is. Like, that's okay.
Your Los Angeles agent can do, 10 deals and they can all be $10 million each. But like, if you're, in, I don't know, the panhandle of Florida, like that's not the volume that you're getting. It's across the country. It's different. I can't get across enough that we just want to help realtors do better because it will help everybody in the industry do better. And I mean, I think if you go after it and that's what you expect, keep listening because we're going to be coming in with it.